Hello, hello, hello. I'm Tech, and this is the Tech Show, a show where we talk about what I'm up to, the movies, shows, and anime I've been watching, and the games we're playing. A special shout out to tech support, those who subscribe, follow, and spend time with me online. I really appreciate it. I'm here, you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start off with talking about the movies that I watched. I love the magic of the cinema. There's nothing about going to a movie theater that makes me feel more alive. I really enjoy them. So a spoiler warning before we get started. The movie I went to go see was the Minecraft movie. Um, the movie was fine, but all around I feel like I wasn't the main audience, so I didn't enjoy it that much. Um, but I think it really did hit the main audience that it was supposed to. I felt out of touch because I didn't know what was going on during the part, and I play Minecraft, so I thought like, and I've seen like the media of it too, so I thought like, oh, I'd be kind of in touch with it. Nah, that movie was not made for me. I'm gonna tell you all right now, it was made for the very young Minecraft fan. Like, and you know, Minecraft has been around for so long. I thought, oh, it's gonna be like just like because going there, I know I'm going to go see a kids movie, but there's kids movies you go see that like, well, they're at least gonna be it's gonna be made in a way that's smart, that like, okay, we know we also have an adult audience that's gonna come. That's And so like there are bigger themes and stuff like that that you can, as an adult, get into. It did not have that. It did not have that. It was not that, y'all. Yeah, that was not the vibe of that movie. It was just for the kids and the giggles. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. The I will say this, like, I'm not saying the movie was bad. I mean, I'm saying it was bad for me. Um, it was the audience that was there, that the movie was meant for, which is very obvious who it was meant for. They loved it. They ate it up. They cheered. They were like going in, like, like the part when the kids are like, "That's a creeper." It's like, "Oh, that's a villager." Like they were going off like the entire time, and I was like, "Okay, I think that's really sweet." Because again, like, you have to remember, like, it's like a generational thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a father that played Minecraft and plays Minecraft with their child that also plays, and maybe they even have a server together. Like, I thought like, oh, that's gonna be kind of the audience that's there. But yeah, it was nope, it was not made for children. I mean, it was not made for adults at all, like 0%. In fact, there's only like two parts that I actually laughed, and they're at the very end. Let me look at this cast real quick. Oh, you know who was in there that I didn't know? Wait, this might be a spoiler. Oh wait, no, yeah, spoiler warning, of course, for Minecraft. If you're gonna go see it, which I don't recommend it if you're an adult. Um, Jennifer Coolidge is in it. I didn't even know she was in it. I didn't see her in the trailer. But yeah, she's she's in it, and she's spectacular. She does her part well, I would say. Who was really good in it though? Oh, Tasty was in it. Yes, Tasty was in it. Danielle Brooks, and she had like two parts at the end. I love winding down with some good TV, and I especially like talking about shows with y'all. Let's get into what we've been watching. Spoiler warning for all the shows that we do watch here. Josh and I have been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. We last left off episode 13 is the last one we finished. We finished, and then we did episode 14, which that's when okay, yes. So episode 14 is when Susie Toots went home. And it was very weird reasoning behind it. Like, I don't think out of the performances Susie should have gone home. No, I guess that's not true. I guess yes, because there's a criteria you have to hit. And Susie Toots, the reason that she kind of went home was because she wasn't she wasn't eating out of RuPaul's ass. Which, if you're on a competition, you kind of, and the producer of the whole thing's kind of there, you kind of have to give them what they want, especially like for the live portion. And Susie wasn't doing it. Like, there was so the whole thing was that it's about like the live drag show in Vegas, and RuPaul like basically was like, so did you ever think that you would be, or did you ever think that you'd be doing something like in Vegas? And Susie was very like, um, no, like very like, no, it's not really my thing. Like, and it's like, oh, like this is like the whole, the even like the what's it called? That thing, that dunk tank was Vegas. There were so many clues there that was like, this is like a really important. And even if you're not actually interested, pretend you are for the promotion of everything. And Susie didn't play ball, and so Susie went home. And I get it. At the same time, it's kind of like, and this is another reason why like I want to show you guys about like why I'm not like super into this show is I feel like that wasn't game, you know, like that stinks. Like I don't know, there's no competition aspect to it other than like, you know, they talk about musicians like going to like Kelly Clarkson has talked about this, where like country music stars, they kind of like bring them in to sit down, and you kind of have to like stroke the ego of the producers to get yourself like on the radio and stuff like that. And like Kelly Clarkson didn't play ball with that. Casey Musgraves didn't play ball with that. And so they kind of get like blocked out of like these opportunities because they don't want to like just be country. And it kind of feels like that, where it's like, oh, you went, sat at the table, which was the photo shoot thing, was just like a hidden like sit down with the producer and sell yourself. And Susie did not sell herself, which I actually like a lot. I think Susie Toots was not my pick to win, but definitely like one of my top three for sure. I'm team Anya for reals though. Like I think Anya should take it. Sam would be a perfect second to Anya, because Sam just is so polished and amazing. And like I really like polished drag, but I just think as far as like the talent and the uniqueness and charisma part of it, is it TC? No, I don't know how to spell. Anyways, I feel like as far as that goes, like Anya just hits all those points for me of like, oh, good competition. So that's what I think. But yeah, no, they sent Susie Toots home, which is great, I guess. I hope Susie knows that. I'm pretty sure Susie understands like why they went home. It stinks. It would think of they thought like, oh, I just underperformed. It's like, I don't think it was about underperforming, because he did really, really well. Which actually leads us to the next episode. What was the next episode? Oh gosh. Wait, it was what season are we on? 17, right? Episode 15. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Oh, okay. I'm looking at Extra Magazine's recap of it. It was the Lala Rupuza. Josh says that they just started this like one season ago. I feel like this should have always been a thing. It's really cool, like right before like your finale, or I don't know if next week's the finale, but like right after everything happens, that you have like all the queens that have been eliminated come back. Because I think that this is a big thing too, like going home early, or not being able to show off like all the stuff you got, especially when you're like people fly out to places and stuff like that and have all this drag like ready to go, and then it's like, oh, you're out week 2, or you're out week, Lord forbid, you're out like week 1. It's like, dang, like I'm sure, like I've talked to drag queens before about like how expensive everything is. I've bought makeup. I mean, yeah, like just getting your costumes and everything, your drag and everything together, not costumes, getting your drag and everything together is probably expensive, especially like when you're think like, oh, I need, how many episodes is it? Like 16 weeks? I need 16 weeks or more worth of outfits. And some of them are like specifically themed. It's like, okay, besides, you know, what they make on the show, which I really think, like, I know it's not that kind of show, but I really think like that's what would make me like RuPaul's Drag Race more, is if they did more of the sewing and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm projecting my love for like fashion competitions for RuPaul's Drag Race, and that's just, you know, they're not the same thing. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, no, RuPaul's is RuPaul's, and is a drag show with a bunch of different like aspects to it, and like runway is runway. Like I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get that, but gosh, it was still kind of upsetting though that um that stuff happens the way it happens. So in the Lollapalooza, everything goes down, like, and they have like brackets and stuff like that. So it's like kind of like a competition between other queens who have been like voted out and stuff like that. And this is very like telling of like what we're talking about when episode 14 happened, or with the results of episode 14. It was Susie who won it, and it's kind of like, okay, that's good, because I think Susie really needed to know that like you didn't lose because you didn't have the talent, you lost because you didn't play ball with the producer of the show. We're talking about Survivors next. Yes. Oh gosh, y'all, can we talk about? Wait, one second. Okay, I have a little bit to talk about. First of all, this is the episode with that one clip. Wait, can I play the clip? Wait. I think I've shown that clip like a few times on other stuff, but oh my gosh, that David guy, he's so fine. Holy cow! The one where he's going like he's holding the thing and he's going like he's going like that. Like, ugh, he has such a good body. It's ridiculous, and he's using it perfectly for the show, which I think is hilarious. Oh yeah, so yeah, David's being hot during the competition. This competition that they did, it's built for David. Like, you can just like if you're just watching him through it, he looks so chill throughout the entire things. But him and my other daddy Joe, my main daddy actually, Joe, he's like, they're both so fine, y'all. Like Joe mostly. Joe's like, anytime Joe does something nice, I'm just like, gosh, he's so hot. Like, he's so hot. And his chest, both of their chests are just like amazing. And they're so entertaining, honestly. Especially like David during this competition. Like he was really eating so much and like really performing. I loved it. Cedric is such a flop, y'all. I'm so tired of Cedric. Can we please get rid of Cedric? Like, oh my gosh. Ugh, it's so irritating. Like, ugh, it's just ridiculous. And then we have like a double elimination coming up too, which it's such a great, it's a really great double elimination, y'all. And I think that the people who want to go home kind of. Let me see. Yeah, Cedric goes home, which I'm so happy for that, because ugh, y'all, he was just something else. Oh, and then Say went home. I didn't really want Say to go home, but Say wasn't building any bridges, y'all. Like, I think Say, when they're like very volatile, I don't know. And then she didn't want to. She's very much a Susie 2 of the seasons, where she didn't want to change the beat of her drum for the show. But man, like, yeah, like them both going home on a double elimination is just like, ugh. Like, especially because like they were each other's like only chance, really. And for them to both go home at the same time is kind of like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But it's still like, but at the same time, like I said, like Cedric is a flop. Like just like every competition, it was just like, oh gosh, dude, like do something. Like, he didn't last like 2 seconds in that one comp. A flop. I hated it. Yeah. And then I don't know, like people, I felt like he was floating for sure, and I was like, I just don't want the floaters in there anymore, especially now that we're at the merge. I want the floaters out, which we still got a couple in there, but I feel like Cedric and Cedric and Say just like didn't have like a lot to offer anymore. Especially Say, like, I mean Cedric, especially Cedric, but Say in the sense that like she didn't want to play. She's like, no, I don't want to like trick and try to do all this stuff and try to like talk to people. I mean, if you're watching and you see like her talking to people, every person she talks to, the conversation starts off, I know we haven't talked game yet. It's like, so who have you talked game to, girl? Like, is there anybody? Like, you don't have anybody in your pocket? She didn't want to pick like a number one. She was and then like I think earlier she like was deciding like, I think I'll keep Cedric around. It's like, why? And it's like, but you also are saying in your confessionals that you don't trust him, so your number one can't be someone you don't trust. You need to like build another relationship, which I think she had an opportunity with what's her name, was it Mary? yeah, like she had a shot with Mary, and I told Josh while we were watching, I was like, if her and Mary make it to the end, that's such a good story, like for both of them. It's like, oh yeah, we were like at each other's throats, and we respect each other's game. We shook hands, and we created this super alliance between us two. And it's like this awesome like ride or dies. I probably won't talk about it now, but we're gonna start watching. I was gonna watch it the other night, but I ended up not doing it. I forgot why. Yeah, so wait, The Last of Us season two. So I'm gonna watch The Last of Us season two, and um, I think I'm gonna do reactions to that. Uh, so we'll talk about it, and we'll also have live reaction videos for it. Because that show's so fun. Okay, so like I said, I'm excited to watch The Last of Us. It's a different day. um, I was doing most of this recording while I was talking to people and streaming, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I'm probably gonna watch that Friday night, so that way I can record and do everything over the weekend, and then have that released out when I do the recording for the next thing. What else? Oh yeah. We got our first Patreon subscriber, so that's really cool. If you want to support me, you can come over there and do that. So when I'm doing the live reactions to The Last of Us, the full unedited version is going to go on there first, and then the edited one will become on YouTube later. I'm going to try to do it where it's like, okay, after on Sunday, like I should have it all uploaded, edited and uploaded, and then onto Patreon, and then on Wednesday is when I should have the edited one put onto. It will premiere on Wednesday at noon. So, or probably like after I get off of work though. So maybe like 5 p.m. Central Time it'll come up, because I want to be there. I want to see. Yeah. So I'll do that instead. But thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye, bye, bye.